Hi, um, welcome back. So, there's this today. Today I went to the ATM to withdraw money, and then I met this old schoolmate, and we got talking. We tried catching up with old times and everything. We started talking about the present situation of the country. She understand me, and then he said something. He said, if we had if we had phones back in the days, in secondary school, we would not be where we are right now. We would have been better off. Now I thought about it, but I didn't really, like I said, yes, that's true, because now young boys of nowadays, when you see them, you think, okay, no, I then get sense pass us. You understand me? I know how old I am. I'm an old man already. You understand me? But I still be funky about before. She understand. So I now thought about it. I said, yes, would have been better off now, because of technology and everything. You understand me? Here, I'm trying to go to a dimension here, two different dimensions. Sure, you understand me? And that's why I'm telling the story because I would like you to drop your reactions and what you think about this. Sure, you get me? So he now said, yeah, and everything. So we got talking about situation of the country, how it would have been better if we had this Android back in the days, So me, I didn't think about anything. So then later in the day, I went to visit some friends of mine. You understand me? And then and now we got talking too, and now said I met a friend earlier today who said if back in the days we had Android that could connect us to the internet, we would have been better off today. You understand me? Immediately, a friend just stood up. She just said something. She said, "No, Kai would have been stupid by now." Like, why? They're like, we will not be able to communicate with ourselves properly the way we used to be, the way we are communicating with ourselves right now. Like, back in the days, when there was no phone, when we hang out, you understand me? We sit down and talk about matters. We really talk about things. You understand me? But presently, right now, when you go to a gathering, event you find like three people talking, seven people pressing their phones. Nobody's communicating, everybody's chatting. Then why are we in that gathering? And I thought about it too because that's true. There was more communication. We could communicate with ourselves more. You understand when there was no Android and all those things, we talk with ourselves more in gatherings, we bring up thoughts, everybody laughs and the rest of them. But presently, when you go to a gathering, everybody's pressing their phone, nobody's really communicating. And this presently affects our daily life. Why I said this is because we no longer know how to communicate again with ourselves, like normal communications, and it affects relationships too. Why I said this, in a relationship, you get to find two people, two spouses that are supposed to really communicate. Probably they met themselves via internet or they met themselves and then they'll be communicating with phones and the rest of them. You understand me? Because back then, I'm a guy, they drop letter for me for Aboki side, me to I can go right to my own letter drop them too. And then when we did secondary school, we're always using mailbox. You can imagine 2022, 24. She understand me because I know I graduated with 24 sets. She understand that 20, sorry, not 24, sorry, 2004 sets. She understand, yes. You know, I only think so I graduated so you can imagine back then we were using mailbox, we were writing letters, we had pen pals and the rest of them. Presently, there's nothing like pen pal anymore. You get it's just via internet. So when you meet two spouses sitting down, they are not communicating, they are pressing their phones. And this affects relationships a lot. A lot of relationships that fall out, this affect them because people can actually, you can be with your spouse and be flirting with on the phone with another guy. That's why I brought this up. You understand me? You can be with your guy and you're chatting with another guy. That's flirting. So it will definitely affect your relationship. You understand that you will no longer affect yourself. You see two friends. are supposed to come and catch up with old times. After gisting for like 5 minutes, the gisting become boring, and then they start pressing their phones. Probably continue drinking their beer, and then when they remember something, they will laugh. You understand? But that soul to soul relationship we used to have back then when there was no phone is no longer there. It's no longer there, and it's really affecting relationships. Well, I said, let me just share this little light. You understand me? Please drop what you think about this on that. Drop what you think about this in the comment section. Let's communicate. Let's talk more. You understand me? Let's know if the digital world right now is helping or in our relationships, or our relationships was better off when there was no phones and the rest of them. Because I remember then, Facebook Day, we were also sending, but that's still like pen pal. I was like, that's still pen pal, but I don't know, Charlotte. Whatever you think on that, please drop this in the comment section. Let's communicate on love.